All right, welcome to Tammy After Dark. Tonight's conversation is going to be about loss, and not just the loss of people, but the loss of things, the loss of places, the loss of versions of yourself, the loss of the life you thought you were going to live or you were going to have. Over the past few years, I've experienced an overwhelmingly amount of loss. I lost the home that I lived in for 10 years. I lost my car. My best friend passed away. I even lost my marriage. And somewhere in the middle of all of that, I just feel like I lost almost everything that I've owned. All of the things that I had collected throughout my life, like furniture and appliances and keepsakes and memories, little pieces of my life that meant a little something to me. And because of the situation with my ex, I wasn't allowed to get any of that stuff back. Uh, the only things that I was able to get back, and actually my daughter had to get the stuff, but the only things that I was able to get back was paperwork and photos. That's it. Everything else that I had owned, like throughout my whole entire 20s and 30s, was gone. And honestly, I don't think people realize how deeply that kind of loss can affect you, especially if you're someone like me who attaches meaning to things. I'm working on that. Um, I'm one of those people that keeps like souvenirs and moments of my life. Like I have a box of souvenirs of so many different things. I still have a scarf that I wore to my first trip to New York in 2002. That's how I long. I'm not a hoarder, but I do keep stuff. Because for me, certain things represent memories. It represents versions of me, moments I've survived, moments I've loved, moments I lived. So losing all of that at once was absolutely devastating. And there was a point where I genuinely felt like this is it. Like this is like what they say rock bottom, right? And honestly, I think I had like two choices. I could completely lose myself in the pain and, you know, just act up, or I could allow all of that loss just to kind of wake me up and open my eyes. Because somewhere in the middle of grieving all of those things, I realized something. I had spent my entire life just surviving, working, climbing, pushing through, being strong, trying to hold everything together. And yet somehow I was missing the actual experience of my life, was missing the peace, the stillness, the joy, the softness, the moments that actually matter. And I think sometimes loss changes you in ways you never expected. Or at least I know I didn't expect. Sometimes losing everything forces you to finally look at yourself honestly and to ask yourself, who am I without all of this? Without the house, without the stuff, without the titles, without the marriage, without the things I thought defined me. And honestly, that realization, it absolutely changed me. Because even though I still struggle with letting things go, hence still having the scarf, I also understand now that healing is not about rebuilding the exact life you lost. Sometimes healing is about becoming someone entirely new after loss. And that's a painful process sometimes. But it's also where I finally started finding myself again.